Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome, everybody. So glad to have you all on today for this Quickscope. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you for inviting followers and friends and already releasing hearts. So happy to have you all. I just wanted to encourage you this last day of the month of August. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. Thank you for already releasing the hearts. Hi, Kingdom Ready. Thank you for joining. So glad to have you all. Just wanted to encourage you all. Thank you so much for joining and inviting your followers and your friends. Just wanted to do a quick scope with you all on today. Something I was thinking about earlier in the week, and I just wanted to be able to share it with you as well. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for releasing the hearts. Thank you so much for even inviting your followers and your friends. So glad to have you all today. So hello from Connecticut. Thank you for joining, Alston. So glad to have you. Some of you who know me, you know that I was a triathlete in high school. I actually played 3 sports: volleyball, basketball, and track. And the beginning of this week, I started thinking about basketball. And I thought about the 4th quarter as we're getting ready. As we're getting ready to enter the last quarter of this year. We're about to enter the 4th quarter. And I remember when I played ball as an athlete, you played hard the first, second, and third quarter, but so much can change in that 4th quarter. The person who's been winning the whole game, that can suddenly shift. Everything can shift in that 4th quarter. And I just wanted to encourage many of you as we get ready to enter into September as of tomorrow, that so much can shift and so much can change as we enter into the 4th quarter of 2016. I'm so excited about this 4th quarter. And as I was thinking about the 4th quarter, there were a few words that dropped that I wanted to be able to share with you. Pretty much is like a launching pad or just a point of reference as you enter into the months of September, October, and November. And I pray that this blesses you. So I looked at the word 4th, and this is what I got. And I hope that you guys are able to use it and run with it. 4th is spelled, most of you know, F-O-U-R-T-H. So the F represents focus. As we enter into this 4th quarter of the year, this last part of the year, we have to make sure that we stay focused. For many of us, there were instructions that were given to us that we have yet to capitalize on. So we need to focus on what we know should have been accomplished and should be accomplished. And so maintaining your focus can sometimes, when you decide to focus, sometimes so many distractions can come at you. But in this last part, this 4th quarter of the year, you want to make sure that you stay focused. The O represents obey. This is a time of strict obedience because you will definitely be able to accomplish a lot once you begin to obey and have a level of obedience like you've never had before. As you get downloads, as you get instructions, as you get information, as you get direction, be quick to obey. You did? I didn't receive it. I'll have to check my email. I'll look for that. The U represents upgrade. For some of us, it's not that we haven't been moving. It's just we need to upgrade what we're believing God for. We need to upgrade our expectation. We need to upgrade our belief system because some of us are thinking too low. We're believing too low because we serve a great God. Okay. So some of us in the remainder of the year, we need to upgrade, what the promise, we need to make it larger. We need to expand our gates. We need to expand our cords. We need to stretch out. We need to upgrade our faith levels in this last quarter of the year. I did a scope on Monday and it was titled Remember. And for some of us, we need to remember what God has promised us. We need to remember what God has said. And I actually said on that Periscope that some of us need to go back and look at what God has promised us, even the beginning of this year, and even as children, some of the gifts that we've had, and just really begin to remember things. And interestingly enough, I read my journal from August of 2015 on last night, and there were some dreams, there were some things that were said to me, there were some prayers that were prayed over me in 2016 that I can now use as fuel as I head into this fourth quarter. So there were some things that needed to be brought to my remembrance that were spoken a year ago this same month, to just give me more fuel to my fire and just to keep moving in the things of God and know that I'm in His timing. The T represents trust. For this last quarter of the year, many of us are being pushed to trust God in ways that we've never trusted Him before. For some of us, we are being beckoned to step out of the boat, to step away from that which is familiar and to do something we've never seen done before. And we're going to have to trust God. We're going to have to believe Him on a whole new level. But He's beckoning many of us to do it. It may be unfamiliar, but that still doesn't mean that that's many times that's what He calls us to. Because when we step out and we step out in faith, all we have is Him. He's what we depend on. He's who we run to. And He wants, for many of us, He wants to get us to that place, because where we've been is too small for what He's preparing us for. So we're going to have to trust God with all of our heart, all of our mind, and all of our soul. And the H stands for hope. One thing that the enemy comes for more in so many believers is our hope. Not just the way we trust God, but the way we hope in God. And He wants us to hope in so many other things. But our hope in God has to go to a whole nother level as we enter this fourth quarter of the year. And I believe if you do these things, if you focus, if you obey, if you upgrade, if you remember, if you trust, and if you hope, you will be thrusted into 2017 with a level of momentum like you've never seen on your life before. So I just wanted to do this quick scope to encourage many of you. Again, this is the fourth quarter. Everything that was done in the first, second, and third quarter brought you this far. But in the fourth quarter, you can definitely accelerate. You can definitely have a level of momentum. You can even see things expedited. But stay focused. Make sure you obey. Make sure you upgrade your expectation of God. Make sure you remember the promises that He's given you. Trust Him on a whole nother level, and hope thou in God. I pray that this quick scope blessed you. Thank you so much for releasing the hearts and for sharing with your followers and friends. I mean, I just truly believe this year we are going to finish strong. We're going to finish. And the other thing is not just finishing strong. Many of us are going to finish feeling accomplished. That is so important, that in this last quarter we accomplish things. We don't just talk about it, but we actually accomplish some things that position us to be propelled for 2017. I generally do a teaching scope, but this evening I won't. So thank you so much, first timer Brenda. I won't be doing one tonight, but I generally do my teachings, my quick scopes on Mondays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and my teaching at 6 p.m. I will go through again. It's focus, obey, upgrade, remember, trust, and hope. So I will see you all on next week. If this is your first time and you want to learn more about me, go to MashaniAllen.com. I am the author of The Beauty of Holiness, and I look forward to seeing you all in Scope Land again. Be blessed.